this current stream setup, but you know, thought we'd give it a go. How's everybody doing? It is currently 400 degrees in here with all the windows and doors closed for the smoke. Definitely didn't think this through, and may have to start stripping quite soon. Yeah, how's everybody doing? The other thing as well is that I because these were bright, right? So I've adjusted all the brightness of the normal stream settings. As a result, because I've darkened down the stream to account for these, right? That means that this front light had to be turned up. It is so bright in my face, I can't hardly see the screen to compensate. So we may have to turn that down a little bit as the stream goes on. But yeah, we shall see. Also, there's so much smoke in here that I'm like peering. It's such as, yeah, definitely regretting it. I thought, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Just, you know, quickly throw those bulbs up. Not to mention that like the bulbs are super hot as well. Definitely didn't think this through. Let's have a look. Who's here? Eric, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Dave, on time. Well done, buddy. Well done. Mr. Mist Filter. It is actually a mist filter as well, but like most of it, like, oh, it's doing its own. That's the Lee soft filter. Oh, that's actually, yeah, maybe we'll take that off in a minute. But yeah, there is one on there just for extra depth. Youngil, how you doing? I've actually butchered that. I apologize. I just squeezed C. I think C. How you doing? It is very hazy in here, Twixler. Yeah, like I said, I kind of regret it. The old Smoke Ninja. Yeah, the Smoke Ninja thing. Dave, embrace them, mate. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. These lights are fine. Yeah. There's a slight difference between light kissed and light slapped. Yeah, that's very true. It's very true. I mean, this should be turned up, but I can't stomach it any brighter, really. Sarah, how you doing? One question: how many of those bulbs are giving off horrible glare on your screen? Do you know what? Yeah, it's a good point, actually. Yeah, it's not too bad. I have to say the Mac laptop screens are absolutely incredible. I don't know how they do it. Yeah. I know, Dave. just hotboxing the office. Hey, Chris, how you doing, mate? Filter makes the camera look 360. You into it, Vlad? I thought I'd be right up your street, mate. You love that. You love that low res. It's Chris. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, Mark. New to the channel. Welcome. It's not the best intro, granted, but we're just thought, you know, Christmas special. I thought I'd better do something different. I might have to turn these off. They're so hot. But yeah. What's worse is if I open the door, there's a smoke alarm like literally right outside the door. So yeah, I'm guaranteed to set that off as well. But yeah, welcome everybody for tuning in. Christmas special. Just have a little bit of fun today. Watch me struggle through the glare and the fog. So I don't know, like the feedback may be a little bit sketchy, but we'll see. But yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to those watching the VOD as well. Couldn't make it on the day. You know, I will be taking names. It's not a problem. But yeah, we're going to do today. We just have a little bit of a chat about some bits. There's not really any news. If anybody's found any interesting news bits, then let me know. But there's not like a huge amount of news. This time of year is always tricky with news, right? It's not really much going on. Certainly nobody releases anything. You guys haven't really sent me too much either, which is fine, links wise or anything like that. So we'll probably just have a little bit of fun with some I know you always look forward to it every year, but would you rather Jake Hicks edition? We we definitely got that. I know Vlad always loves those, so we do those, and then Lightroom preset giveaway. We'll give you those, and then we can have a look at the images that you guys have been sharing. Yeah, turn them off, Jamie. Such a spoil sport. Yeah. I would add one more light under and above the planet, honestly, because they're so I know you can't see them, but there's C stands like just here, right? So they're not really boomed, so they're all just like sort of 3/4 in. But yeah, I agree. But there definitely needs one over there for sure. Yeah. Hey, Catchazina? I think I got that. How you doing anyway? Welcome. And is everybody set for Christmas? I'm going to do all my Christmas shopping tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, let's have a look. So, let's see what we got here. So, scooch over to the main screen here. And let's have a look. Just check that's still working. It's all good. Yeah, let me just see if I can grab this chat window. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Pop out chat. Boom. I love peering into this. It's really good. That's it. Cool. That'll do for now. That'll do. That gives us a good idea. So yeah, share a shoot every Monday. We do it, and what that means is there's a post on my Facebook page here. So on the Monday, which is what this image is from, just scroll back. If you wanted to share an image, then by all means do so. We're going to go through and have a look in a bit, and just have a look, check out what you guys have been working on, give some feedback, that sort of thing, and yeah, take it from there. But yeah, so I'll just grab the link in case you wanted to share an image in there. You can do. There you go. Just pop your image in the comments down there, and looks like we've got a bunch. Looks like we've got a bunch of good ones in here. Yeah, got some good ones. Got some regulars in here. Oh yeah, I should actually link on the Facebook page. I apologise. Yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. I was definitely not organised at all tonight. Desperately trying to put up those lights and kind of messed it up. But yeah, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to whack a link in here. But yeah. So yeah, if you want to post an image, you can do that, and then we'll get cracking once I've finally done that. Apologise, not very organised. Should have done that once the time was ticking down. But yeah, okay. So I'm just having a look at some of these in here. Vlad's in there as well. Yeah. So we got a bunch. We got loads today. Okay. Dave, nice. Tony, love it. Better not be black and white, Chris. No, you're right. Okay, that's cool. And Jamie, I saw this one, Jamie. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Okay. Right. Who else? Is that it? No. Okay. Cool. So we got a bunch. Okay. Let's get cracking there because we got a lot to get through. Okay. That's cool. Right. Any questions in there? Just make sure it didn't. Steve says, LED floor lamp. Anybody found any that are good for ambient background light? Lots of them there for £40, 150 plus suggestions. LED floor lamp. You can't just use a Neo then, Dave. Just a Neo on a floor stand. I'm looking for a background insert in poll videos. I mean, because like the floor lamp. I mean, yeah, because I use these floor stands, right? And then you just got a single stick that goes in there, so it's like super hidden. And then you just put the Neo on that, if that's what you're referring to, right? I have no idea why that's just a hand like that, but it is. But yeah, did you have any examples of what you've seen? I mean, just in terms of actually hiding it, that would be ideal. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look at. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the news. Like I said, I don't really think we had anything, but we can certainly have a look at anything that came out. I tend to use the Neos for lighting the... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, but that's just the easiest to hide behind a model. That's why I prefer the Neos, just because you can really just tuck them in there, and it's super small, tucked in behind. Yeah, no issues. And use the Neos for lighting the. That would be my guess. Otherwise, you can just pick up any old cheap thing. But I don't know about the color consistency. Not going to be ideal. So yeah, news. Like I said, nothing crazy this week. Just a bunch of. This was kind of an interesting body adapter thing that I could see more things happening with. Fuji lenses on Z-mount cameras. Kind of cool, but I could see more bits happening with that. That's the only thing that kind of caught my eye. A couple people sent me this. I know, Vlad, I know you sent this to me. Other people sent me this as well. Tarzan will release a yellow special edition 27mm 2.8 C lens. And I think we were kind of joking about it, Vlad, but people who... I know you love the colours and the style and stuff, but somebody else sent it to me. It was like, what awesome deal. And yeah, it is like $150 for that lens is actually... I don't know, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like a really good deal as well. I don't know what the images are like. It just shows you pictures of the actual lens. It doesn't actually show you images taken by the lens. So I have to see what that's like. Yeah. Hey Sterling, hey there, mate. If only we as an industry would move on from proprietary lens mounts. Yeah, that's interesting actually, Vlad. You hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I mean, I've just been so used to it for so many years. That's a good point. Yeah. Imagine if we did kind of get away from that. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah. Now, I've used like vintage. I think we've kind of spoken about this before, but I've used vintage lenses and stuff on the Nikon. But we need like a Metabones adapter, which is to kind of help out with the infinity focus on them. I know like the Sonys and the Canons, you can pretty much just have a simple like eBay adapter, and just from crazy mount to Sony, crazy mount to Fuji, and like it's just a simple metal disc, kind of like what that is. You don't need any additional glass for focusing and that sort of stuff. So the Nikons are a pain in the ass for it, but certainly doable. But yeah, like you say, it would be nuts to have one that wasn't, right? It's not a light I want to hide, as I want it to be actually part of the set. Oh, okay, Dave. Okay. Yeah, no clue then, man. Yeah, no clue. Other than get yourself some of these, mate. Dave, get yourself some of these. All right? Perfect. Job done. Aperture bringing out, and these more and more LED lights. I kind of was mentioning it just again because it's like I just don't see anybody releasing any flashlights anymore. Has anybody, like, when was the last one? I think we had one from like Elenchrom a few weeks ago, but that was like a lot of money for something that had kind of been in the industry for a long time. So didn't really capture me. But yeah, it is crazy, like all these just more and more LED lights. Is anybody in here who doesn't own any LED lights, just only shoots only flash? And if that is the case, are you anti LEDs out of interest? I'm just purely thinking like workshops and training and that sort of thing. It's in that transitional period where people come into workshops and training are like, oh, I only shoot with flash, and you're talking about LEDs. It's like, yeah, good point. And vice versa, right? Whereas, you know, tons of people have just moved on to LEDs, and they're like, well, I don't need to know about the flash lighting and that sort of thing anymore. And you could go, well, surely they're interchangeable, and they're not really, mainly because of the modifiers, right? Unless you're shooting S-fit LEDs, which I know more and more of us are. So, I mean, S-fit as in single point, right? So, like, I know this isn't S-fit, but it's a version of it. Then, like, all the modifiers are kind of different, right? And many of us are moving over to the panels and that sort of thing because of the quality of light that the panels give. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting in this transitional period where a lot of people shoot in LEDs only, and vice versa, yeah. Let me have a look at this. Is this the product you were talking about? Oh, I see. I'm with you. Yeah. There's a bunch of these you can get on eBay there, am I right? Yeah. So they're not on tonight, but normally, like the ones, like the blue lights that are normally up on that shelf, that's all they are. There's just cheap versions of these. They just don't have the stands at like the bottoms on them, so they're just a tube. But that could be cool though, Dave. Yeah, behind the pole. Yeah, that could be cool. Are you looking for something that's going to have? Because a lot of these are like 180, right? In terms of like the throw, a 180, like it's black on this side, so it's just all throwing it forward. Are you looking for ones that are as like covered as possible? That seems like a lot for those, unless they're bright. Are they bright? Although they never really give like a brightness control, do they? As in like a readout of how bright they are. They don't really say, because it's super difficult to. Who knows? Yeah, like because the ones that I got were like super cheap from some knockoff brand, and yeah, they are not bright at all. Yeah. Like they have in cinema cameras with interchangeable mounts. I'll take your point, Vlad. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I haven't really looked into that. That's a good point though. Yeah. The lenses and the mounts of cinema cameras. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It took me ages to find this on YouTube for some reason. Hey Melanie, how you doing? Yeah, sorry about that. That's my fault. I should have put a link in the Facebook. I know I put a link on Instagram, but yeah, that's my bad. Yeah. The weird tube flashes from Godox. Still not sure what that's for. The weird tube flashes. What do you mean the tube flashes from Godox? So you mean they're a tube, but they flash, right? I mean the tubes. It's just, I presume it's just more brightness. Yeah, that's what I mean, because those tube lights do give a beautiful looking light if you're lighting locations and that sort of thing. So maybe it's just more brightness, but I don't know if there's enough of a market for it. Yeah. Me, I'm just too new to learn everything. So yeah, I mean that's fine, Sarah. So like you may be in an interesting spot. Like if you're just learning right now. I mean, a lot of people back in my day, and certainly up until recently, everybody starts out by getting into speed lights, right? So that's their first kind of extra lighting that they buy is the speed lights that you're just playing around with those. And you know, you can pick up Youngyo ones for like 40 quid or something like that. I'd be interested if new people like yourself starting now are starting on LEDs, right? I wonder if that's the norm now, especially in like colleges and universities, if they're teaching photography. I wonder what they've got in there. Yeah, I presume it's still all flash, right? Because they're going to have old kit. They're not going to just go out and instantly replace it all. Yeah. So Perforation says no LED here. Tried it at a rental studio, but wasn't lucky. So you tried it at a rental studio, wasn't lucky, as in didn't turn out as you expected, right? And I think I was chatting to Chris in here the other day about it, and he was saying that he was using he'd recently just picked up the road lights, right? And he'd done, and he's been shooting before, and then he picked up the road lights, and then he was shooting there, and like the first shoot was not great, and I was the same as well. It's just like this, there is a little bit of a learning curve switching from single point flash to panels. And if that's what you're doing, then yeah, there is absolutely a kind of a like a relearning of things, right? Light drop off, right? Because you instinctively you're moving like a flash X feet away, and you're going, okay, it's going to look like that, and that's going to drop off at this amount of light. But with panels, it doesn't, it drops off at a different rate, because the inverse square law doesn't really apply to panels. So it's kind of all this relearning. The other thing as well is the color temperatures of the LED panels, although great, they are different to flash. So I'm used to like my camera always being set to like 4,500 Kelvin when I'm shooting flash, and now I'm kind of shooting with LEDs, and I'm having to be a little bit more cognizant of the like the colors that are coming from the RGB values and that sort of thing. They're good, they look beautiful, but my eyes it's taking longer than I expected for my eyes to kind of adjust to this the color that I'm seeing versus the color that I'm getting in camera, because I'm so used to seeing the flash color. Yeah, so there is certainly a time period. It's not just like, okay, cool, I can get rid of all my flashes and just buy LEDs and like good to go. There is definitely a learning curve. Yeah, I only have 2 little RGB ones. I've used several times, but saving up to get something more power. Okay, Chris. So you're in that transition period as well, then, right? So you used to be shooting on flash, and now you're looking to to kind of step it up. If you don't mind me asking, Chris, like what is the reason for that? Is it just like it's cool, that's the new tech, I want to be working with the new tech, or is it that I've seen this quality, or I really want that look, or it's just nice to have 16 million colors? Like what are some of the reasons that you want to kind of upgrade, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah. So Vlad says, I have 3 more flashes that I want to sell in January. So you're selling your flashes, Vlad. So you're jumping ship entirely. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got my flashes there. I barely used them this year. Like I honestly cannot think that I used them. I really can't. Yeah. I really don't think I did. There might have been like a specific modifier that I wanted to use, maybe, but yeah, I honestly don't think that I've used them. But I'm certainly not probably not going to sell them. Yeah. So Melanie says, I'm shooting a combination of flash with gels and LED RGB continuous. Interesting, Melanie. Yeah, and I think a lot of people are in that same spot, which is kind of it's a weird one, but it's kind of sensible as well, because I think that I remember like a year or so ago when I was telling people, I'm switching to LEDs and that sort of stuff, and a lot of the sort of responses and questions was, well, I can't afford to just buy everything LED, and it's like, you don't have to. You can just buy one at a time and just kind of integrate it into your workflow as you're kind of building up the LEDs again. So it's not, I think a lot of people are doing that here as well. I know, like Vlad's talking about him selling his flashes, but he has kind of been adding LEDs to that system as time has gone on. So yeah, I think a lot of us are in that sort of transitional period for sure. Yeah. Let's have a look. I need to catch up on these. Give me 2 seconds. So Melanie said, yeah, Sherman and Jamie, I have LED modeling lights. That's it. I have no problem with the concept of using LEDs, but it's cost prohibitive. Okay, yeah. So Jamie's like, yeah, fine. If it's something, if a deal comes along and it seems right, then I'm happy to jump on board. But yeah, you're right, Jamie. My flashes have all got LED modeling bulbs as well. So there certainly was a time where I was using those. Yeah. So Twixler says, I'm slightly anti-LED when I'm setting them up, heavy in cables, but very pro-LED when I need to change colors. So anti-LED, because they're all plugged in and that sort of thing. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, if you're using them like the panels that are all plugged in, yeah, that is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's kind of like taking a step back, right? We've just gone to battery pack, flashes, and then it's like, why would I go back to cable LED panels? Yeah, and then what you're saying there is that the pro ones don't need it. Yeah. So just that. Okay, that's fine. So it's really kind of a convenience thing rather than you hate the look of them or the light they produce. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. There's growing interest in LED. So Dave says, growing interest in LED. I know I've had requests to show people how I use mine at current workshops. Yeah, no, exactly, Dave. Yeah, there is definitely that transition for sure, because it is different. It is. I think a lot of people don't realize that at first, and like I was chatting to Chris earlier in the week, and I think he was like, oh, this is kind of annoying. I got to a certain point with Flash, and now I have to kind of start again. But like he said as well, it like the quality of light you can't really deny, so it's definitely worth sort of fighting through it. Yeah. Preparations, though, I'm totally interested in those LED sticks if they're reasonably priced. So the sticks are in like the tubes, right? Yeah. And I think it depends what you want, because you can get cheap tubes. Like the tubes that I use in my shots, right? Well, I mean, like these are like 50 quid or less than. So I mean, they're like super cheap, and then you can get up to like the nan lights, which cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah. So Sterling says they're not bright enough. You have one. So which ones were you using that aren't bright enough? Are you doing a lot of work outside then, Sterling? Yeah. Liking the fact that they can react with music via the apps. Oh, you're using that, but yeah, I want them to work at video settings and be visible behind the rotor lights. Yeah. Well, they're the ones you just showed me the link, right? Yeah. Having ambient light reaction to the pole music has me interested. Using them for video. Someone says what I'm waiting for is decent price, 300 watt RGB bonus. That's it, Sterling. Yeah. I would. I mean, so the one that I use is 150 watts, like the S mount, and it would definitely be nice to have the extra stop, right? So 150 to 300, but one extra stop. But yeah, like I definitely hear your point. And then again, right, you're paying a lot of money to get, which is the same. It was always the same with Flash. Like to go from a 500 watt strobe to a 1,000 watt strobe was just crazy money, even though it's like one stop. So yeah, it is. They are going to come down in price all the time, man. Yeah. Campbell, how you doing, mate? Chris says, my college, we are starting to introduce LEDs, but more for product photography. Flash is still where we start with them. Yeah, and I presume, Chris, that's just what colleges have in their stockroom, whatever, right? That they're not gonna have this budget to go out and buy all LEDs straight off the bat. So I'm sure as maybe like the Flash dies, or like whatever it is in the colleges, maybe they'll replace them. Yeah. Because it's easy to learn on LEDs, right? What you see is what you get. So from a university's point of view, or art college or whatever, I mean, yeah, it's super easy. Because if you're teaching on it, like super easy, Still have my 3 or 4 young EOs. I use them. They're easy. Yeah. I was confused with the LED lights. The complete shooting was temperatures too low. Again, yeah, it is kind of. At the moment is that trade-off, and I'm shooting at sometimes ISO 200 and 400, whereas normally I wouldn't, right? But is that ISO bump worth the quality of light and the convenience and kind of like the color range for you? I mean, it definitely is for me. Yeah, because modern cameras now, I got no qualms shooting at ISO 200 and 400, even 800. I have absolutely no issue doing that. And if you really had a problem with it, there's programs now that just eliminate all noise anyway. So for me, yeah, I think it's worth it. Yeah. My first real light was the original ARs. Having been using Flash, I'm not impressed, and actually sold it. Then had another go with a Neo for nighttime and shooting. So it made sense. Okay, so you were using them, and then you kind of jumped out. Yeah, okay, but now you're back. It's fine. It's good. That is like 5 times the price for a comparable Flash. Absolutely, perforations. Yeah, 100%. That is definitely the new hotness. So it is expensive. Especially when you're trying to compare brightness, right? The same price LED for the same the same power LED as Flash is crazy expensive. Yeah. I've been shooting for a year. I skipped the speed lights and went straight to a Flash setup. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. I mean, you certainly missed out on a lot of heartache, I think, probably because I model and I've learned a trick or two from working with photographers and studios. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, if you skip the speed lights, you're just making your life easier. But I have acquired RGBs recently. I'm using them more and more. Yeah, I mean, they're just super convenient. The main reason for LEDs is because I have been doing a fair bit on location lighting cosplayers where LEDs have been better at creating more natural ambient light versus flash. Okay, yeah. So again, just gives you that it's that quality of light look as well. Yeah, and you can easily combine speed lights with bigger flash, use the small ones. That's true. Yeah. Blatter sold my studio flashes only have speed lights left. Oh wow, I love speed lights more than studio flashes. Please, what? My reasoning is seeing what I do in real time, being able to film it for YouTube. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Being LEDs smaller is still more important for videographers. Oh yeah, absolutely. The light output is still way below flashes unless you sell out ridiculous amounts of money. It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. As a vlogger, I don't need all that time. Yeah. I mean, if you've already, that's what I mean. If you've already got the light, right? And that's, see, I'm like that with cameras. I know some of you in here buying new cameras all the time, but I will just use a camera until it just drives itself into the ground, because it's just a box with a hole in it, right? I'm not, yeah, I don't need it. Ordered parts to make my own LED light, which are rubbing LED. That'd be cool, Vlad. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear how you got on with that. And I've kind of dabbled with it. I know some people in here. I don't think he's in here now, but Simon used to be a regular viewer in here, and he used to do a ton of stuff with, yeah, getting into the code of it and all that sort of stuff. There's tons you can do with it. So I think, you know, with your tinkering mindset, yeah, I think you could get a lot out of it. Yeah, yeah. Referring to the light stand. Oh, okay, stunning. Yeah. Have you combined those tubes with flash? Edgar says. So these ones, no. So here, like the pink tubes are coming from obviously the pink tubes, and then this blue is coming from a EOS 2 Pro from Rotolight. So that blue is coming from that. But these are cheap, right? They're extremely cost effective. Sorry. But they're not very powerful. So a photographer friend of mine came around today, and he was like, "Oh, the tubes are shit. And I was like, "Well, I mean, it depends what you're using them for. I'm using them in shot, so they're actually illuminating the model, as you can see here. But they are that close to the model, right? I don't know what the data is on these shots, but I forget how dark these are, or like the ISO on them." Let's have a look. It might be able to see it on the actual system, but yeah, you are right. You can't use them with flash just because flash is just way too powerful. I mean, you could do if you were going to ND the flash, you know. Okay, so here you go. So ISO 100, 125th. F2. Now, granted, that is my 105mm lens, which is a prime lens. That is a a bright lens, but still, I was fully expecting to see that being for 400 ISO or something like that. So okay, so that's actually brighter than I thought it was. Yeah. This is outside in daylight. Good. Strobe is still far superior to today's LED for sure. Yeah, from dusk or on studios LEDs coming up strong. Absolutely, Dave. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna be shooting, I mean, I've shot with them outside. It's not like it's nowhere near as bad as people make out, right? Are there any here? I mean, yeah. So she's being lit with it outside. Now she is in the. I've got a scrim over her there, I think. So she's being lit by one on this side, and then we've got I think it's an EOS on the left there, set to like 3000 Kelvin or so super warm on that side. So I mean that's broad daylight, right? So I am using them there. These were film shots, not this one. This is analog, so you can see the catchlight there. So and that's being lit by, that might be a Titan actually, but yeah. So definitely being lit by LEDs outside. This is outside as well, lit by LEDs. Yeah. got LED up here in the tree and one up here in the tree as well. So, and again, outside. So, I mean, yeah, you can do it, but it's never going to overpower the sun. Yeah. Let's have a look. Hey, the question is, the presets you have only for Lightroom? Because I use Capture One. Campbell, they are. Yes, they are for Lightroom. I mean, there are programs now. I think there are. If you just Google it, there are programs that will convert Lightroom presets to Capture One. Because I think in recent years there's been tons of people who have built programs that convert them. Yeah. ISO isn't a thing at all. My Z6 I go to auto ISO for concerts. It just was irritating to have all the images to up by 2 in Lightroom. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. And you're right. Yeah, the ISO isn't an issue. And we've spoken about this on previous streams as well. I think it was maybe it's one of you who was a tutor, and you were saying that your students are coming in and they're just not like they just don't see ISO like we used to, right? They just see ISO as not this noise versus exposure thing. They just see it as another way to control exposure. So I think it's only like us people who've been shooting a little bit longer that have this kind of stigma with ISO, myself included. LEDs is kind of, I've never had my camera come off 100 ISO, and when I had to do it the last couple of years, I was like, oh my god, absolutely totally fine. The presets work in Camera Raw too, in Photoshop. Dave, yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. That is a good shout. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, good shout. Sarah says bought a speedline, never used it, now using flashes and faking it to make it LEDs the next on this. Yeah. I mean, LEDs LEDs just gonna make your life a little bit easier, but you certainly don't need it. Yeah. Gino says, concerning cameras, I've just managed to get into a gallery and a photo magazine, not the print edition though. The pictures I took just with compact camera. I mean, it's exactly. It's not about the camera. It really is about the content. So there's tons of stuff that you can shoot on film cameras. I mean, you can't see it here, but there's like those images you just saw that I was just showing you then. I mean, it's on a 50-year-old camera. Like, images are absolutely some of the most gorgeous images that I've taken, but they're on a 50-year-old camera. So yeah, it's not. It really isn't about the camera. And look, I will always be the first to say that you can take amazing images on a crappy camera, but it's harder to take amazing images with crappy lighting. You couldn't get them with your regular camera. Yeah. I have seen tube lights used in conjunction with flash, but the shutter speed was so low the model had to literally not move a muscle. Really, Melanie? Yeah. Yeah, the tube lights are super low. Yeah, super low power. Yeah. Obviously the vertical lights work nice outside. They're just crazy expensive. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Tried a couple of the conversion programs for presets into Capture One. Not very good in my experience. You tried it, Dave? Have you? Okay, I've never tried it. Yeah, I know people have had varying success with it. Maybe retouchers care about ISO as well. That is an interesting topic, Vlad, and that is something that we won't jump into here, but like if you give a retoucher like something shot on a Hasselblad, right, medium format Hasselblad, which is, and I'm using that because this was something that came across my experience years ago, right? So retouching work, and then they would receive files like massive medium format digital files, and that basically doubles the amount of work they have to do. So it sounds weird, right? It sounds like, well, why would that make any difference? You still need the same export size, right? It's still gonna export it at like what, 4,500 pixels or whatever it is. So they're still doing the same job, still working on the same image. Like, what's the big deal? Surely them having a medium format file makes their job easier. So it's actually the opposite. Actually, them having all that extra data makes their job that much harder, because there's so many things that they have to kind of look at. Like we would normally see, one of the beauty of working on like the Nikon camera lenses is there's less stuff to retouch, guys. I'm just saying, you guys are, it's kind of slept on. Yeah, like, because there's less sharpness, less, you're not seeing the DNA and the pores of the model, right? So it is the ISO issue with the noise. If you're using the patch tool, sometimes the patch tool will get confused by the noise. So yes, Vlad, to your point there, the patch tool can can make your life difficult if you're trying to do stuff like that. Campbell says, Jake, when do you do classic 3 light setup? Are you using LEDs or flash? If you just, I'm just using LEDs. I mean, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. And the main reason is that quality of light. It's just so much simpler. If you're doing like a shot here with that LED, you can bring that LED panel like super close to the face without it being in shot, right? So like here, you can bring it in real close without it being in shot, and because all that light is coming immediately from just out of frame, right? So the drop off of light is super quick if you're having it in here. So the drop off of light, so you really get this face kind of emerges out of the shadow. Now, if you kind of flip that idea and try and do it with flash, right? So let's say like Beauty Dish, love the Beauty Dish, right? But it's still got a distance to it. Then you've got the flash behind it, right? And that flash is bouncing into the diffusion cone and then back around the Beauty Dish. So it's far harder to get that immediate drop off of light on a strobe because you can't literally get it close enough to get that same drop off. So that's just something that I found personally using, as you say, like the classic 3-point. It's very, very difficult to kind of use those panels, especially like the Rotolite ones there, and after you've used them a couple of times, you just like, Christ, the quality of that is beautiful on the skin because of that drop off. And people here print their shots. Just a random question. I printed. I do an annual book, but that's really it. And I haven't had a client ask for anything for print in a long time. Ran out of wall space. Nice. I mean, I was trained as a retoucher, but nowadays I really open Photoshop. I do most of my work and okay, so I don't know any more than noise. A problem, but magic doing exactly. The magic and the denoise is nuts. Doing it 2-3 years ago, but stopped. I want cleaner walls. nice. Also, probably what you see is what you get. Better than with flash. I mean, you're absolutely right to mention that. And I'm not being cocky, but I mean, I've certainly been doing it long enough that I kind of know the kit, right? So there's always like, you just straight into it. You're not kind of thinking about it like that. But the modeling bulbs do not give you a very clear representation of exactly what it's going to look like when the flash fires. So it is a good point. Right. Good discussion. Love it. Let's do this. Would you rather? And then we can give away the presets. Where did I put that? Come on. Would you rather? Guys, I don't want to build it up, but so obviously this is serious, and like there are no wrong answers, but if you do get it wrong, you do have to do a shot. I mean, I don't want to be that guy or anything, but so question 1, would you rather? Would you rather? And this one shouldn't have been at the start, but anyway, so they were supposed to start off a little bit easier than this, and you can't resell these. Okay, they're linked to your DNA. You have to keep it. You have to shoot with it. So, would you rather the Hasselblad medium format or the Fuji GFX medium format? Okay, and I'll give you a lens of your choice for that. Would you rather A or B? This is a tough one, right? I mean, obviously they're both excellent cameras, but like I said, no wrong answers, but if you get it wrong, let's have a look. We got early doors. What we got? Fuji. It doesn't have the Hasselblad. Eric, nice, yeah. Fuji, Fuji absolutely slaying. I gotta agree with you guys. I think I would have gone Fuji as well personally, and I'm kind of thinking long term as well, just in terms of their format. They seem to be making lenses and building on this platform, and I think that this platform will grow, right? Whereas, although this is a beautiful camera, it looks gorgeous, and all the guys down the camera club are going to be all over it. I don't know, man. Long long term, you know. So yeah, I would definitely go Fuji as well. Yeah, Chris, yeah, I get it. Yeah, never used medium format before. Always wanted to try Hasselblad. Yeah, I get it. And you can't argue the the look, especially if you can use some of the older Hasselblad lenses on these backs and stuff. Now, it is good. It is good. Absolutely beautiful, of course. But you know, Fuji is definitely going to be, you know, long term is probably where I'm going to go. No hot shoe. Dave, we don't need hot shoes now. It's all LEDs. It's all LEDs. Right. So next one. Would you rather front cover of Time magazine, or would you rather the front cover of National Geographic? And you can just type A or B. It's absolutely fine. You don't need to type out the whole thing. But yeah, Time magazine A. Oh, you guys can't see. Let me just bring that up a little bit. There you go. Yeah. So front cover. Like, which do you think would be more beneficial to you? You think like? Yeah, definitely want to be on the front cover of Time, or you think it'd be better to be on the front cover National Geographic? National Geographic, okay. B, okay. Campbell A, B. Oh, good mix. Everybody read the paper magazines. Vlad, honestly, don't be a sports ball, Vlad. Good mix. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, probably for me, it would probably be Time magazine. But I don't know. I don't really have a reason for that. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Dave, not you on the front cover. No, your image. So next one. So would you rather the front cover of Vogue or $1,000? So would you rather the front cover of Vogue or $1,000? Right. Let's see who's desperate for cash in here tonight. Let's see who's eating on beans on. Let's see who's having fried chicken for Christmas dinner. Let's see. Vogue A. Vlad would take the dollars. There you go. That's the spirit. I knew of that. Okay. So a couple of people. So Jamie would take the money. Good lad. like it. Okay. But the rest of you. Okay. So with that, then, what is your price then? Would you go? So all of you, like most of you, are saying Vogue, right? I get it. Okay, I get it. But what is your price then? Like, if you were to go, do you know what? I'll take $5,000, $10,000, because I actually kind of like $5,000. I think most of you are still going to say A, but like, what is your price? Would you take $10,000, $5,000, like instead of the cover? Like, what would be your price then to say no to Vogue? I gotta be honest. I'd probably go, yeah, for $1,000, I'll take the cover. $5,000, you know what? Now I think I'll take the money. You know. So Twixler, yeah. So Twixler asked, I mean, what is Vogue paying for it? Yeah. So and look, this may change. I'm not saying this happens to everybody, but to answer your question, Twixler, I know a guy who was like, he was offered like hardly anything for a cover of Vogue. I can't even come up with the figure was, but we're talking like $150 sort of money. Like, wouldn't even, like, I'm talking nothing. Yeah, that's what. Now, don't forget there is a few different Vogues, but you know, when, and he was a successful photographer, and he was like, you know, sorry, no, that's not my rate. Their response was, do you know who we are? So. And of course, I'm sure there are plenty of photographers out there who get paid very well, but they get paid very well usually for the advertising. Vogue doesn't really pay for the front cover, so maybe there'll be like a story in there that like Prada has paid the photographer for, and they're going to use an image for that. But yeah, Vogue doesn't really pay. Like, they were given like they gave the makeup artist like $50 or something like that. I know it's crazy, but like, it's, you know, how many of you on this one said Vogue, right? How many of you said A, right? Most of you said front cover, and they know it, right? And they know it. Like, you know, it's just business. At the end of the day, I'm not. I think it is cheeky for sure, but yeah. I'm used to being poor. It's fine, yeah. How many people are rich enough to have $1,000 bill? I know, right? That's it. That's fried chicken. You enjoy your fried chicken cruise. Yeah, 185 mil and a field monitor. That's like $300. Still Vogue. Okay, so you're still taking Vogue. Yeah, 10K. So you would take. So these. So a lot of you were saying, yeah, 10K. Janosis was saying, do you know what? I take the front cover or 20 grand. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of you going 10 grand. Yeah. Still, yeah. I know, Twixler. Yeah, right. I know. Yeah. So you're really not doing the Vogue cover for money, and they know that, right? They know that you're doing it for the press. Yeah. It is, Chris. Yeah, like experience system. It is. Yeah. Look, like I said, there's a very, very good photographer that I know, excellent at what he does, and he was contacted by them to shoot the cover, and they offered him like $150 or something like that, to, just like nothing, like absolutely nothing. So yeah. Okay, right, let's move on from that. So would you rather post one image a day, right, or would you rather post 5 images once a week? And this is kind of like a weird little bit of a abstract one, because I suppose it's going to be in terms of, would you just rather get them all out in one go? Do you enjoy that process of putting out like a mini portfolio of like a selection of images, or you like, just one a day? Because obviously you get more, you get 7 a week as opposed to the 5. But me personally, I'm gonna go. I still prefer the one a day thing. I'm not a huge fan of just putting them all out in one go. I know Instagram feeds off like 4 or 5 in one go, but yeah, I prefer the regular. Yeah. Twixter beef mental health. You are not wrong, Twixter. Yeah, you are not wrong. I can assure you. Yeah. I can assure you. I can appreciate that. Some of you saying so a good. It's actually a broad mix. Actually, I was surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised. It's actually more of a mix. Yeah. Vlad, what did you say? You said B. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It would be nice to get it done though, right? Just to like, just to have it done once a week. I don't have to think about it. It would be nice. Yeah. But I think if you're looking to grow your profile, then probably A is probably the way to go. So Chris says, I'm in the process of figuring out how to post, but I would love to be able to do A, but get diminishing returns. Yeah, I guess it depends what you're after. Yeah. Posting once a week is not better. No. If you were able to if you were posting once a week, that would not be good. That would not be good for the algorithm, right? For the algorithm. Would people appreciate it? Yeah, probably. But the algorithm definitely needs constant feeding. Yeah. So like just trickling it out would definitely be better. Yeah. Unless it depends. It's serious. I know, exactly right. Yeah, because I post one a day on Facebook, but when I post on Instagram, I tend to do this because I'm just lazy. So I tend to just pick. Those of you that maybe follow me on both will go, Jake posted this like 6 months ago on Facebook. So Instagram is genuinely about nearly a year behind my actual work. Yeah, because I just post like a bunch of images at once on Instagram. Yeah. Scheduled post, Twixler, yeah, that's definitely the smart play, but I can never be organised enough to do it. Yeah, you can cheat and do it once a week, but schedule a post, you could do that, and then if you're smart, yeah, you could definitely do that. I'm just not organised enough for that. Tomas said, anybody know the algorithm? I mean, that's just, I'm just basing it on my experience, but yeah, the algorithm is pretty fickle. Yeah. To be honest, it doesn't really matter with the crap Insta algorithm. I feel 80% of my followers don't see it anyways. You're not wrong. Yeah. A 30-second delay. It shouldn't be. Refresh the stream perforations. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be 30 seconds. Right, for my old school shooters in here, would you rather shoot Kodak film or Fujifilm? I know it's not going to be appropriate to all of you, but would you rather shoot Kodak film. You know, thinking of the, come on, if you're shooting like medium format, the Portra, right? Anybody, you know, old school Fuji Velvia, that's nice. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. It's when I'm shooting the medium format, I have to say I do tend to shoot the Portra, but back in the day, I definitely preferred Fuji. So I'm kind of torn on this one. I'm kind of torn. Yeah, you know, Kodak, Dave, Fuji, yeah. Ilford, get out. So Chris says you love the colours of Kodak. Yeah, he's the same, but other films, eh? Okay. Kodak. There are only a couple of Fuji people in here. Yeah. Here we go. Kodak T-Max 3200. Whoa, Jamie, crispy. I like it. Okay. So mostly Kodak. All right. I can respect that. So only allowed. Don't worry about the brand. Okay, but we're only allowed one lens, and that one lens is either going to be a zoom 24-70. It only goes to f4, or a prime 105 1.4. Right. You only allow one of these lenses. So 24-70, but it only goes to f4, or the 105 prime at 1.4. Right? I don't know. Like, it's tough. Twixer's going to go prime. All right. Perforations is going to go for the convenience. Love it. Campbell's going for the prime. Eric's going for convenience. I respect that. Yeah, it's actually more of a mixed. Yeah. Prime, why so long? I know, Vlad. Just to annoy you. That's why. It's supposed to be a difficult decision. I'm not going to just give you a 50mm prime, am I? That's easy. Yeah. Pragmatism all the way. Hey, look, I get it, man. I get it. Yeah. F4 is a kind of a deal breaker for me, though. I'm my 24-70. I'm super guilty of never taking it off my body. It's super guilty. But F4, I don't know. Yeah, give me the battery. Yeah. I can fiddle soft up to focus at Photoshop. Jamie, that is disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Yeah. Zoom or 20mm 1.8 to 20mm. No, only you shoot 20mm, Vlad. Yeah. Obviously, it should have been 2.8, the slowest I use. Right? Exactly. Yeah. I mean, exactly. That's the thing, right? So, I'm gonna struggle with that f4. I'll be honest. Yeah, I might have to go for the prime. Yeah. I use my 90mm for pretty much everything already. I hate my 18 to 100. There's some interesting lenses, Twixler. 90mm. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. See, I went to my Lightroom catalog, and I mean, there's fucking thousands of images in there, and you can kind of bracket it, or look at like the focal range that like has the most images. And like I said, I shoot 24-70, and the most images by a long way that I have are shot at 58mm. And that's 58 because I'm doing that on that 24-70, so I'm just kind of doing it instinctually, which I found kind of interesting. So Nikon do a 58mm that I've always had my eye on, but never kind of pulled the trigger on it. Yeah, Vlad shoots 11mm. You like, man? Yeah. Shoot sports speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, especially you need that fast lens as well. Yeah. Okay, right. It's getting serious now. You can only use saturated gels, so super rich, strong colored gels, or you can only use pastel gels, right? So A or B. Saturated gels, so you get the rich reds, the deep blues, some really nice oranges, or going more pastel, so like softer tones. You can get these beautiful, powder blues, and nice salmon pinks, just dusty pink colors, gorgeous soft lights. Who we got coming in? We got a couple of pastels, but most of you are going saturates. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough one. I'll be honest, this is a tough one because I love my pastel gels, I really do. But it can be kind of, it's definitely a certain look, right? It's definitely a certain look. Yeah. He then desat later. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go A and then just overexpose it by 3 stops. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot. So that you don't like pastel colors, man. I don't know. There's certainly, yeah, there's certainly a spot. Edgar's going for the black and white gels. I can respect it. Yeah, I respect it. Let's go see. So Alan's going black and white gels as well. Heathens, yeah. He's just not there at the pastels. When you get it though, like when you get it, I tell you, like there are some times where I'll shoot a pastel gel shoot and I'll just be like, love them. Like this as well, like this shoot with the pastels was just so beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. You know, there are a couple of times where the pastels just absolutely sing. So yeah, it is like I said, I would definitely miss that. I would definitely miss that for sure. Yeah. All right, so most of you going saturates. That's fine. Yeah. Thanks, Vlad. Yeah, thanks. But yeah, so you guys saying about, you know, struggling with pastels, they are tricky, right? So they are very, very delicate colors. So you got to have like the right modifiers, and you really got to kind of tease them in. So yeah, like you guys saying that, you know, struggling with pastels, yeah, you're definitely not alone. Yeah. Would you rather be able to photograph any model or any celebrity, right? So then I mean, let's just keep it to living model and living celebrity, right? So you can photograph any living model or any living celebrity. And look, if you wanna type in who you would like to photograph, I'm kind of who would you shoot then? So some of you saying, so Sin saying celebrity. So Sin was straight in there, boom, no questions. He was like waiting, B. So Sin, who are you? Who's your number? Who's your B then? Who's your celebrity that you would love? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of you saying any model. Okay. Yeah. Some of you saying any model. So Jamie, who's your model then? You were straight in there, or you just have Margot Robbie. I know. I can see that, and that's definitely bridging the gap, right? I could definitely see that as a good choice. Yeah. Yeah. I could. There's a tough one. Yeah, tough one. I got to say, I've always wanted to photograph Coco Rocha. There you go. See, Melanie's done it as well. Melanie's gone in there. Coco Rocha. Yeah. You see, it would have been like a dream, just in terms of like what she does, like the flow with the posing and stuff. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I got to say, it would definitely has always been bucket list. Coco Rocha would be. Yeah, absolutely. She is just a living legend. Yeah. No, thank you, perforations. Yes. Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, interesting. Okay, Margot Robbie or Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, yeah. Someone we've both worked with, Sophie Roach. Really interesting. I mean, she was great. Yeah, I haven't worked with her in ages, actually. Yeah, I haven't worked with her in forever, years ago. Yeah, is she still modelling, Jamie? David said he wanted to photograph Attenborough. Okay, yeah. Rosario Dawson, okay, or the opposite extreme. Ian McKellen, yeah, nice. Anya Taylor, can't decide to. Yeah. Lady Gaga, ooh, good one, Emma, good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a good one. That would be good. That would be cool. Right, that would be cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So for me, Coco Rocha, yeah, for sure. Ava Green. I was waiting for Ava Green to pop up. I knew somebody was going to say Ava Green. Bruce Dickinson's, yeah. What was your original answer, Vlad? What did you say originally? Vlad said models. Okay, he's changed it to Gaga. Okay, I respect that. Yeah. Jimmy says she's tattooing. She's gonna work with me for book next year. Oh, so what? She's a tattoo artist. Yeah. Even better, Manson. Yeah, Manson. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather have your work in a gallery? Beautiful art gallery, or would you rather have your work seen by 50,000 Instagram followers? So would you rather have your work in a gallery? So you're like, photograph, like let's just say, National Portrait Gallery, or would you rather have or would you rather have 50,000 people seeing it? So most of you go in portrait gallery, yeah, and I think, yeah, I mean, and I think a lot of us it would be like it's a huge novelty now, right? You know, back in the day, it wasn't as crazy as it is now, but now it is kind of like it's kind of got that prestige to it, right? But business wise, I mean, you know, it's certainly 50,000 people are not going to see that image in a gallery, right? That's the reality of it. You know, eyeballs, they are not going to see it. But you know, it's in a gallery. Now you could say, well, Jake, they are targeted, right? That's a targeted audience. People who are going to a gallery, they are, you know, connoisseurs. They're the people that I want seeing my work. They're the, you know, the creme de la creme of human society are going to art galleries, seeing my work, as opposed to 50,000 monkeys sat on the toilet looking at your latest and greatest masterpiece. You know, it's a tough one. Yeah. So if that says, I'd say gallery, depends on what city. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah. Marilyn. So when he said that, Sin, I was thinking, did he mean Charles Manson or Marilyn? My immediate thought was Marilyn Manson, but then I was like, did he mean Charles? Yeah. People go to a gallery and appreciate art. Insta is viewed on the toilet break. That's it, Dave. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, gallery might have sales. It's true. You might get sales. That's right. Yeah. National Portrait Gallery would be weird since currently I'm shooting abstracts. Look, you know, you never know. Picasso, right? You know, 50,000 followers might just vanish in the street, or just bots. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you have 50,000 followers, because most of them never see your work anyhow. I know. you got to stay strong, man. You got to believe in the system. Yeah. Tuxa says gallery, you are in person, restrictions, it feels empty, you just don't know people. Yeah. And for me, it feels more like an achievement. It is, Chris. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It is this that kind of it's you know it's bucket list stuff, right? Yeah. I got articles where I see more than 50,000 monkeys with a camera and model $0 out of it. I mean, it's everybody's doing it for different reasons. Yeah. Plot twist, target audience at the gallery buys it and hangs it on. yeah. Shown my gallery before, and I love watching people discreetly looking at my work. Yeah, that's true, Sterling. Yeah, if you're into that, that's cool. Yeah, the Louvre. I mean, it's different, right? yeah. Strikes at her. That being said, a lot of my work is probably viewed a lot in private. Dave, I'm not asking. Yeah. Because as a gallery, you have to print it. So that's a good point, Nick. Yeah, you're right. There is something special about seeing image up big. Yeah, your image up big, and it's been years. Like I've certainly been in galleries in the past, and there is something special about seeing like your image up big. Yeah, it is. There is a little bit of magic to that. Yeah, which is like I don't think a lot of people kind of experience anymore. But yeah, would you rather have $20,000 to spend on lenses, or 25 grand to spend on cameras? So you got to use the camera. If you're spending it on lenses, you got to use the camera you got now, right? So do you want 25 grand to spend on lenses, or you got 25 grand to spend on a camera? See, the issue with spending 25 grand on a camera, because there's a couple of medium format digital cameras that I'd be like the Pentax. That'd be good, but then you've just got the body. Now you got to spend crazy money on a lens. So I don't know. Tough one. All of you going A, really? You guys are happy with your Sonys then, yeah? Wow, you guys are loving your Sonys. That's interesting. So perforation, not everything I post gets to you. Is it being flagged? Is it perforations? That's weird. Yeah. All of you going A, all of you going glass, anamorphics. Okay, Vlad, yeah, you raise a good point. I was going to go B. I was going to go like medium format Pentax or something like that. That's kind of where I was going. But all you guys are going A. Okay. So you're obviously happy with the cameras you got. Yeah. It's always one. Sony glass is good. It's good. Yeah. Like yeah. And you're right. Yeah. Anamorphics. It would be. Yeah. That's true. Lenses. What are you going lenses? Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right, all right. Look, I think I would be going against the grain here. I think I would have to be going. Yeah, I think I would have to be going like medium format Pentax, and take the glass on the chin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, obviously you're happy with the cameras you got. Fair dues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The new A9 III would be nice. Yeah, right, right. Yeah, I mean, but. You guys are making the sensible choice, because glass is for life, right? Cameras is what, 5 years. I mean, I'm exaggerating, especially on some of the medium formats. You just go on and on and on. But yeah, you're right. Like glass is for years, right? It's always gonna, and glass holds its value, right? Hugely, like, you know, practically, like some lenses you're investing. I remember back in the day, like some of the Canon lenses, 24 to 70, like when it actually went up in price. Like I know you think I'm crazy, but no, yeah, honestly, like back in the day. Yeah, the 5D Mark II era, like the cameras, like lenses, like kept their value like crazy, whereas cameras like lose their value. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Would you rather have to shoot all your images with basic reflector dish or basic softbox? Right now, think about this. So, you know, really, all your images are going to be hard light, you know, like hard lit, or they're going to be soft lit, right? Reflector dishes, you know, soft light, I don't know. Soft light is okay, I guess. Soft light is okay, but let's have a look. Okay, so all of you going softboxes. You can remove the diffuser. There is some, exactly there. Where's my A's? There's a couple of A's in here. Janos, yeah, A. Where's my A's? Campbell, A's, yeah, nice. Will there be windows? No, Thomas, no windows. Chris, A. Okay. Jamie, come on, Jamie. I know you were going to say A, right? You're going A, Jamie, right? Surely, don't let me down. Yeah. Softboxes are cheap. You pikey, Sterling. Softboxes are cheap as well. You can get a softbox for like 20 quid. What are you talking about? Yeah. I'm going outside and shoot with the sun. Jamie, A. Thank you, Jamie. I knew you were going to go A. Yeah. Only on one circumstance can we buy an umbrella. No, look, I don't make the rules. I'm just here to enforce them, guys. Just would you rather? It's not like, kind of would you, if maybe possibly, then okay, maybe I will, A or B. No, it's would you rather. If you can use a scrim, okay, yeah. Okay, so a lot of you are crutching on those softboxes. Okay, you know, that's fine. I see who you are. Would you rather a 50 megapixel image shot at ISO 6400 or a 6 megapixel image shot at ISO 100, right? These are your two camera choices, right? These cameras are fixed. 50 megapixel ISO 6400, like beautiful quality grain, like 50 megapixels of grain, just like absolutely pin sharp grain, beautiful quality grain. Or 6 megapixels ISO 100, just absolute, basically square noise, but minimal, right? So all of you are going 50 megapixels ISO 6400. Love it, really, guys. You, like, some of you have never shot on a 6 megapixel camera, and it shows. Honestly, you would be amazed. 6 megapixel is not that bad, I promise. That's interesting though. Yeah, all of you are going, just give me that noise. Oh, you got, my face is hurting laughing at you lot. So yeah, it's so Vlad, what did you go? Vlad, you went B. Yeah. You went to 6 megapixels ISO 100, and then you're just going to add grain to it anyway, Vlad. Yeah. So Nick says 6400 these days is nothing. I mean, you're not wrong. To be fair, you're not wrong. Yeah. Still though, I don't think I could stomach that. I honestly don't think I could stomach that. I would, me personally, I would go six megapixels, ISO 100, get that quality. And I personally think it would be kind of easier to up-res that than it would be to denoise 6400. That's just me. Like for the studio stuff and that sort of thing, I'm going B. Do you know where it's at, man? Yeah. Thanks to the ISO noise reduction, you should have said 24. I mean, it's true, right? Yeah. Grain is organic. Embrace the grain. No, I'm all for it, man. Yeah. So Chris, you shot what, 1.5 megapixels? My first camera was 10 megapixels. Yes, I'm a noob. Yeah, so my first camera was the Fuji S2. That was 6 megapixels. Interpolates up to 12. And we did ad shell. We did. I've shot album covers on that, and they cropped in to like a third of the image. Like it's honestly, it is nowhere near. Like if you the issue with, and I think this is where like the megapixel thing comes from, like the megapixel, like we kind of think of the megapixel cameras as being the older cameras, and the issue with those is not really the megapixels. It was really this, like the technology and the software behind the noise reduction. So as a studio shooter shooting at 6 megapixels like we did, I'm talking about 2001 now, as a studio shooter, you were able to give it all the light that it needed. So we were shooting at ISO 100 and absolutely fine. If you can give those 6 megapixel cameras all the light that they need, like those old ones, honestly, you would never know. It's nuts. It's crazy. Yeah. I have a point and shoot camera with 6 megapixels. Nice. I shoot ISO 400 for events. I mean, something you've got to do what you got to do, right? When being then rented because you called noise grain. Vlad, you got to let it go. Let it go, man. You let it go. My first was a 4 megapixel. Alan, you beat me, mate. You are even older than I am. Congratulations. You went to the camera for some today. No, you're absolutely right, Thomas. Yeah, it is. Yeah, especially when like the black magic that Lightroom does. Yeah, in noise reduction. Right. Think before you answer this one. Would you rather only ever to be able to shoot in JPEGs, or only ever to shoot in black and white? Now, I'm not going to ban anybody, but just think carefully, right? Only able to shoot in JPEGs or only in black and white, right? Think carefully. Right, Jamie, you banned, right? Where is it? That's it. No way. You people hitting B. No way. Honestly, it's absolute Philistines. You were like no Christmas cards for any of you. Unbelievable. Just Twixler, there you go. Thank you, Twixler. Thank you. Like JPEG is not that bad. Emma, honestly, I thought we were friends. And then you just betray me to my face like that. Crazy. Rules are not black and white. I mean, you can shoot black and white JPEGs if you want, Vlad. I'm not stopping you. I'm not happy about it. If I pick B, I get color shots anyway. That's because the amount of noise that you have, Vlad. My boyfriend can put in my Iceland landscape pics to black and white, and I hate them. I hope, is he still your boyfriend, Twixler? Because like that's fight and talk right there. That is fight and talk. Color them later with pens, yeah. JPEG and camera raw these days isn't it bad? No, it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not. Wow. I got to go through all of these B's later on and absolute ban of love. Yeah, unbelievable. X now. I mean, you made the right call. You dodged a bullet, and that was really the first red flag, if I'm honest. Yeah, he had it coming. Okay, so. Nothing crazy now. We only got a couple more left. Nice and easy. Would you rather do a photo shoot in the rain, or would you rather do a photo shoot in the snow? Right. So nice rain, a bit of water, maybe the droplets. Capturing the beautiful sort of depth with the droplets and that sort of thing, or crisp virgin white snow. Where are we going? What we got? Chris is going for in the snow. Edgar's going for the snow. Sin's going for the rain. Eric's going snow. Emma's going in the rain. Okay. I see. Okay. Exclamation mark rain. She's loving it. Darren's going for snow. This is a good mix. I actually thought like all of you would say in the snow, but white balance blue snow. yeah. You're from the Caribbean, so A for you, nice. Yeah, it'd be an absolute privilege to shoot in the rain, Jake. Yeah. B, that's getting wet. That's it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go snow. Absolutely, as a British man, 100% snow, please. Yeah, absolutely snow. Thomas, rain, moody black and white. I don't even know who you are anymore. Jamie's going in the rain. Okay, Rain's going for reflections and colour. Okay, the rain shoot, tank space, lots of fun. Yeah, the tank space. I've still never been up there, Emma. Yeah, was it good? Right? Yeah, it looks like they got a great setup there. Yeah. See, I'm with you, Melanie. Yeah, right. I'd love the snow. Yeah, absolutely love the snow. I'd love to do something. I don't know what I would do though. Yeah, we never get any snow. Yeah, we'd get plenty of rain. I can do rain if I want. I love the rain clouds. I don't want to get one of those lens warmers. So yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, it's a good mix. Okay. Would you rather lose all your camera gear or lose your hard drive? So lose all your camera gear, lose your hard drive. Right. So I mean, like that's all your cameras, all your lenses. You got to get everything again. There's no insurance, by the way. No insurance. So you would have to buy everything again. But or you lose your hard drive with all your past images on it, right? So that's all the images that you've taken in the past. You're going to be losing all of those. I mean, sure, some of them maybe maybe you shared them on Facebook. You could download the JPEGs, that sort of thing. But you were all going to say the B. What? You'd get rid of all your images. You guys are crazy. What is going on tonight? You guys have obviously been drinking. Like, you'd lose all your old images. You'd rather keep all your camera gear. Nuts. The hard drive cheaper to replace. It's got your images on it, Nick. Jamie, thank you. Thank you, Jamie. No, the hard drive isn't empty. It's not a 40 quid empty hard drive. It's all your pictures on it. Exactly, Chris. Yeah, like, oh man, yeah. B as a backup. Sarah, no. It's not. Would you rather and have a backup? No backups. Triple backup my drives. Good for you, Trixler. Good for you. But you're losing them. I find it hard to believe that you guys are going to lose all your old images, like maybe for the past 2 or 3 years, from your hard drive over losing your camera gear, which is what, 5-10 grand, right? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way I'd lose my images. It's not even a hesitation. It would just lose all my kit over my images. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely keep my images. I never look at them ever, but that's not the point. Yeah. You guys are breaking the rules. You can always shoot more images. Melanie, I love that optimism. I love it, but you're crazy. Yeah. Edgar, I hear what you're saying. You can always create new images. Wow. Don't lose my experience. Second time is better. Love it. Man, wow. I am seeing a new side of you lot tonight. I am seeing a new side of you lot tonight. I absolutely blown away. Would you rather never be able to change your camera settings? So your camera settings are going to be fixed. You can choose the camera setting if you want. So ISO 200 f2 125th of a second. That's fine. You can choose, but you can never change your camera settings, or you can never do post-pro to your shots, right? So would you rather never do post-pro to your shots, but you can do all you want with your camera, or would you rather do everything you want with your camera and never do any post-pro? You guys are going A. You'd never change your camera settings. Okay. Yeah. A. Okay. Right. Now, I'll agree with you. I'm going to go A. Okay. Finally, we're finding some common ground. We're finally finding some common ground. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go A with you guys. Yeah. Don't understand post-pro. Yeah, okay, so some of you don't do it anyway. So Thomas says, yeah, you'd never do post-pro. Cool. Yeah. So there are some of you in here who do a lot of it in camera, right? So, you know, you're not bothered by post-pro. This is what lenses isn't like. Yeah. You guys are terrible. Okay, but most of you who aren't criminally insane went for A. Thankfully, right? Thankfully. So, would you rather have infinite phone shots? You can take as many images as you want, as often as you want, or would you rather only 5 shots a day with your favorite camera? Right? So you take as many shots as you want on your phone. Cool. Get all the shots you want, or would you rather only able to take 5 shots a day on your proper camera? Yeah. Still going B. What about a photo shoot? You got a photo shoot booked in. You got a model lined up. You're still going B. I respect it. I respect it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are going. Okay. Emma says, "Okay, I've got cats. Need to be able to take a million photos of them every day." Nice. B. You can choose the phone. Yeah, you can choose the phone. Yeah, you choose the phone. That's fine. Nick says phones have a decent camera these days. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, the new iPhone stuff, if you're shooting video and that sort of stuff, yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, I'm going to go with most of you there and go B as well. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to go B. It's going to be difficult though, right? Those 5 shots. But like somebody said there, thinking about. So HF Media says there, but you encouraged me to think more, aka film era. And you're right, yeah. So I shot some film shots the other day, right? And on film, as in analog film, and yeah, you're really thinking about it. You know, you're thinking about the pose, you think about the light. You really have to chin up a little bit. Just, you know, you're really thinking the shot through. You know, to take that image, right? So yeah, I'm going to go with most of you there and B. Yeah. Dave's just going to whip out his phone and get it done. Limitations will make you a better photographer. I mean, I agree. Would you rather? I think this might be the last one. Might have one more. But would you rather only ever shoot manual focus? Only manual focus, or shoot at f4? You can only shoot at f4, but you can use autofocus. So you can only shoot f4, but you know, at least stuff will be in focus, right? I mean, that's always a bonus. But you know, manual focus, but you can shoot wide open. Obviously, the wider you go, the harder it is to manual focus. Bit of a trade-off, but you know, bit of flexibility there. So what we got here? So we got HF Media saying he's going to shoot f4 auto. Janos is going manual. Perforation's going manual. Emma's going B. I just want it. I just want the image, guys. Yeah. Chris is going. Chris is going manual. Yeah. Nick manual. No. Yes, you do have focus peaking, Thomas. Yeah, do. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's part of the camera. Yeah, that's fine. Shooting sports, it would be a nightmare. Yeah. Focus peaking in the wind. Agreed. Yeah. So Jamie's going f4. Okay. Yeah. So all of you with bad eyesight have just revealed yourselves. I respect it. Yeah. I can't live shooting just f4. I know, Melanie. It's tough. I'm going to go A as well. So manual focus. I couldn't live with f4. F4 is so vanilla. You know, it's beige, right? F4 is like, what is that? Like, who shoots at f4, right? That's just. Ugh. Wayne's going manual. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, it's getting towards the end of the evening. We've just started finishing up here. We're finding some common ground. Thank God. That's good. Okay. I think is this the last one, or are we over? This is the last one. Okay. The final one, guys. Would you rather only shoot studio flash or only daylight? Only studio flash. So, kind of ironic, seeing as we were just talking about LEDs, but that's the slide I've put in there, and I'm going to stand by it. You've got to shoot studio flash. It doesn't include LEDs. I'm talking about flash, studio flash. That's the hill that I'm going to die on or daylight. So, you know, we'll be going. What we got? I presume Thomas is going. I think this is A. Yeah, Alan's going A. I come from film many days. Oh no, we're going. So I think Emma said flash. Chris is flash. Ginos is going to go daylight, flash. Sarah, daylight. Sarah. Wayne's going daylight. Campbell's going flash. Eric's going daylight. I know, Vlad. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It only just dawned on me as when that slide came up there. And I don't know why I put flash there, but it is. Yeah. Here in the UK, we never see the sun. Exactly right. Yeah. So I'm gonna get. Look, I mean, flash. Right? It's got to be flash. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This daylight nonsense, no chance. Yeah. All right. Right then, guys. Well done. Obviously, there were no wrong answers, but if I'd just like to speak to a couple of you at the end of the stream, that'd be great. Just need to talk about how we're going to proceed. But yeah, thanks for playing that. A little bit of fun on the Christmas stream. Thank you for so many of you that took part. Some bizarre answers in there, but I guess I don't know. I'm just gonna have to unfriend some of you. I don't know. Right, let's have a look. Let's fire up Lightroom here. Let's have a look at these presets. Oh. Now, I had planned to actually have a drink here, but then I thought, like, you're still technically working, Jake. You better not say anything that you get told off for getting carried away. So, I thought even for the Christmas stream, you still better keep yourself controlled. Right then, let's have a look. I really should not have opened Lightroom up. Oh, phew. I was like, what's gonna appear on the screen? So this is actually the shoot that I did on last week. Yeah, is the raws. They kind of look cool, right? Kind of look cool. Oh, actually, before we look at the presets, because I was playing around with a bunch of different lenses and stuff. Let's have a look. So some of these lenses were kind of interesting. We'll move on to the presets in a second, but you can kind of see here, right? We're getting this crazy swirling effect. Yeah, look at this. This is nuts. So all these crazy lenses are all manual focus, and some of them aren't even very sharp, even when you do get them in focus. Oh, Vlad, I took these for you, mate. Here you go. Look at that. Nice. Little bit of shing. A little bit of flare. Nice. Check out, and this one as well. See, I don't actually mind this one. This is actually kind of cool. I don't actually mind that. Yeah. What else did we try? Oh, we tried. Yeah, this is kind of like we're trying some filters and stuff as well. It's kind of cool, and that was a little bit of fun. And some of these turned out beautifully. I think I actually did a set where I was shooting at 50th of a second. And Vlad, I bring this up because you mentioned this about shooting at 50th, and like it's nice, it's beautiful. So these are just the bulbs here that obviously you're seeing, and then there's just an EOS 2 Pro on her face, like just out of shot there, right? So yeah, that's just set a little bit colder to complement the face. But there was a bunch of images that I shot at a 50th that were really nice. Yeah, turned out real cool. Because just a little bit of movement in some of these, some more so than others. But I was kind of into it. Yeah, I was kind of into it. That's 125th. Yeah. Anyway, turned out cool. This is the 50th as well, right? And then, so if you guys are just kind of interested, so like it's just a little bit of movement here. It's kind of just takes the edge off it. I'm kind of into it. Yeah, a little bit softer. Yeah. Right. Because I can't see you guys. Let me just see. Did I miss anything? Hey Alan, no worries, man. Yeah, those lights, man. At least yours look similar. Yeah, they are exactly. Yeah, for those flares, they look abnormally thick. Yeah, they are. Well, it's because they just trigger off the size of the highlight, right, Vlad? So yeah, so it's every because the tube is so long. That's why it's like whoop, just a massive one. Yeah. Was it with the light bands between the lights? Yeah, that's just it's a lens filter. Yeah, it's like a. It might. I don't have them. I might have. Yeah, it's just a lens filter. I don't think I have. Oh, actually, this one is. This might work. On this. It's just a lens filter. So it's not going to work on this really because the lens is too small. But you can see the effect, right? So yeah. So that's what creates those streaks. Yeah. Did you make use of? No, I didn't. No, I didn't use the Magic Eye app, Dave. And the reason for that is because I was actually specifically trying to make it blue compared to the yellow, right? So obviously you got the like the warm tungsten or whatever it is, and then I'm just using the and I'm just purposely making it colder. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Get back to Lightroom. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at some of these presets. Then let's come over into the libraries. What we got? Let's have a look down here. So I just wanted to find something that we can. So this was kind of just open up one of these things. So this is from a shoot I did for Panavision a while ago. So we can just look. You can just use them because these images have got a bunch of different looks in them. Let's have a look at these presets that I did for you guys. So those of you not aware, every year I do these preset packs, which I'll give you a link in a second. You can download those for Lightroom. But all these here are my presets for all different looks, right? So here we go. Cool. Okay, so these are the pack that I'll give you in a second. So let's have a look. Let's just bring up just a shot here, and let's have a look at some of these. So pretty basic. The reason I'm kind of using this is because I don't really shoot a lot of white light, but yeah. So the cyan push, that's all right. Yeah. Now some of these are not going to work on everything, right? So we got cyan push there. We got inside nighttime. So that was kind of good for like something like this, right? A little bit more color in it. So something like this. So that really pops those colors out, which is kind of nice. So that's the inside nighttime thing. Then we got, let's have a look at what we got here. We got some of these. So I don't really shoot. Oof, that's nice. Guys, I should be charging for these. I shouldn't be giving these away. Like these are too good. White background, look at that, it's beautiful. Oof, for free. Are you kidding me? Mate, I'm too good to you, I really am. So some of these obviously not going to work. They're a bit brighter, but that is, whew, it's tasty. Right. Oh, here's a couple of neutral shots ish where I haven't turned on the backlight yet. This is, you can kind of see. So this is just a straight shot, right? So I'm just setting it up. Cyan push on just a regular shot is not too bad actually. Color crank's always going to be a bit sketchy. Just brighten that up. That's interesting. That's actually soften that up a ton. Okay, pastel pinks, that could be good. So we got some softer shots down here. Let's have a look. Something like this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. And what else we got there? Let's have a look. Yeah, we got this. Is that white light on her? It's close to white light. Yeah. That kind of works as well. Bit dark, bit sketchy. Bit push on the. So a couple of these, like cyan push, it's not too bad. Yeah. Right, let's get back to these white light motorbike things that I had to do. Let's have a look. Pastel pink's not great. That's orange and blue. That'd be better with orange and blue gels. Yeah. Heavy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Heavy contrast. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the thing with these, if you're not used, I mean, I know all of you have used Lightroom presets, but like if you just come in here when download them, and just fire them up. And you can kind of see everything that's been done in here, right? Because you can adjust it all. That's why I love the presets so much, is because it's a great opportunity to kind of come in and kind of see what's been done, see what works, what doesn't work, and that sort of thing. So it's not just about just click and forget, right? You want to be having a look. So you come and see what's done in each of these. Yeah. Okay, and let's have a look. So presets then. So when you download these, I think you can come in here. So at the top here, right? So where it says presets, you come in here, just click on the little arrow there, import presets, and then you can just grab them in there like that. So pretty simple. All right. Right, let's come back here. Hey Danny, how you doing, mate? So let me find that link then. I've already. That is the preset pack. Did I already have a link from Dropbox? Let's have a look. What's this? Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. So this is already in Dropbox there. Copy link. Link copied. So Vlad, if you're still here, Vlad, would you mind checking that link works and you can actually download them and you can actually open, just check, if you wouldn't mind, Vlad, if you're still here, if you wouldn't mind just checking that they're actually, that you can actually use them and grab them and that sort of thing. In case, I think they're compressed as a zip file and that sort of thing, so it should work, but yeah, take a look. Anastasi, how you doing? Preparation said, okay, so what is it? Oh, so it's just a like this filter is. I mean, I guess it's like an anamorphic kind of flare filter, but you get it from Prism FX is where I got them from. Yeah, Prism FX. Yeah. Oh, Dave, you checked it, Dave? Does it work? Yeah, you downloaded it. Yeah. So if it opens up in Lightroom and they work, then that's cool. Yeah. Got a nice, cool. Okay, perfect. Great. All right then. Good. Oh, cheers, Chris. Nice one. Yeah, nice one. Appreciate it. Awesome. No worries. Love it. Good work, guys. Good work. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Enjoy those. Have a bit of fun. Like I said, like the thing with presets, and this is like the main reason why I don't sell presets is it's not because I don't think they're good. I think presets are amazing, right, for like workflow and that sort of thing. And you know, you can see here like my presets, right? So you know, I got them grouped up into kind of, this is CTO and CTBs. I've got beauty shoots here. You know, this is the workshop presets. You know, so whenever I'm doing a shoot, I'll kind of, and I'll work on the image, and then I'll go, you know, and then save that preset, right, and just go, okay, cool, happy with this, and just go whatever it is, develop new preset, boom, and then it saves all of that, and then I'm just going to put it in its relevant folder, right? So natural light, beauty, orange and blue gels, right? They've all got their own folders, and then that kind of gives you this sort of like jumping off point for the next time you do a shoot, right? And you go, okay, yeah, this is like white light on the face, cool, let's have a look, boom, try out some of those, and then of course, like we can tweak this, right? We can come in and go, do you know what, that's way too blue, Jake, let's just kind of bring that in a little bit, you know, let's just darken down those highlights, and do you know what, it's still way too orange, like let's just bring a little bit of that, bring that orange back a little bit, you know, ease off, that's way too much blue, Jake, let's just, you know, let's just take some of the saturation out on that blue. So like the presets are great for learning, right? Learning what's going to work and what doesn't. So yeah, definitely use them. That's what they're there for. I don't think we need Lightroom anymore. We can close that, I think. Yeah. Right then, and let's have a look at. You can do that, Vlad. Yeah, you can do that. But yeah, you're right. The thing is, it's really noticeable on yours because you're not using lenses that it recognizes, right? So I'm just kind of removing some of that on mine. Yeah, removing some of that. You got to remember that some of my Nikon lenses have really heavy vignettes. Yeah. Cool, thanks. It's quite annoying if you want to. You can just turn it off though, Vlad. You know how to turn it off. Yeah, you can just turn it off. Yeah, if you want, just to turn it off and update it. Yeah. Hey, no worries. Yeah. So look, what Vlad's moaning, even though I'm giving away free stuff, he's still moaning. Let me just explain what Vlad's talking about. And I know, I'm sure you're just doing it tongue in cheek, Vlad, but what Vlad's talking about is the distortion on certain lenses that they're attached to it. And some of my lenses have really heavy, like my 24-70 Nikon lens, really heavy vignette. So I tend to turn off the vignetting, or at the very least kind of soften it a little bit. Okay, so, and you can kind of turn that off and on, especially with the distortion. Sometimes it's kind of nice to use the distortions, especially if I'm shooting like a 3/4 length shot and I'm sat on the floor and I'm kind of angled up, maybe at like 50 or 60 degree, 50 or 60 mil lens. I'm kind of using that lens distortion to my advantage, right? So sometimes I'll kind of use it. But what Vlad's talking about there is he finds it annoying to have to turn it off. So I'll just show you where that is, just so you can see what he's referring to. So let's see, down here, come on. So lens corrections, profile, and in here on some of these, they're going to be on, right? And you can see immediately how much brighter that is, right? So, you know, opening it up, and it reads the lens. So if you're using a lens that it doesn't know, then it's not going to really do anything. And you can always kind of reduce it here as well, yeah. Or you can just kind of turn it off and then just adjust the vignetting and stuff in here, right? So you can just soften up the brightness of those corners. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. So what do you mean it's quite annoying if you want to play with the colors and the preset resets your stuff? So what are you saying is that, oh, I see what you're saying. So you'll do the colors and then you apply the preset, and then that would then what? Like this would override it all. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, right. Let's quit that again. Right. Let's have a look at your images then. Let's see what we got. I have to turn these lights off in a minute. It's sweating in here. Right, let's have a look at your shots. Let's see what we got in here. Well, the groups expanded at once. Lightroom madness. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. You misunderstood me. I meant I would do the lens correction and crop, and then a few presets, and that preset would undo what I just did if applied. Oh, if the crop thing is checked. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. And you're right. I should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah. Right, let's have a look here at your images. Have a quick refresh on that. We've got a lot of images, guys. A lot of images. Whew. Right, let's get started. Let's have a look. Most relevant? All comments? Yeah, all comments is fine. So Darius is our first Freddie Mirrorny. Is that supposed to be Freddie Mercury? Woman edition. Another light painting portrait made with two ants on a melon. You guys get me with that every time. Always forget that's the company name. Ants on a melon flashlights. Yeah. Is the preset for your three light in here? No. Those presets are just for anything. Yeah, I don't really shoot a lot of 3 light stuff like because I don't really shoot much white light, Kamal. So yeah. But I mean, like, if there's like a preset in there, like maybe a white background one or something like that, you could try that. Yeah. This is cool. This is really cool. I love the reflections in this. I think this is brilliant, and I think we can just see a little bit. He's caught it just at the right time. I'm looking at what you guys can see because my screen, I can't see it. It's too bright in here. But yeah, I'm looking at probably what you can see. There's a little bit of background here where he's done it just at dusk, where it's just got a little bit of detail in the background. So yeah, brilliant. Yeah, gorgeous work as always, Darius. Yeah, beautiful stuff. It's cool that these LEDs are kind of banding, right? They're kind of turning off and on as they're flickering is really what it should be called. So he's got some that are flickering, so you get those gaps, and then others that aren't. Really cool. Yeah. I know, Vlad, right? I know. Yeah. Got an Eric Parr acolyte in here. Yeah. I guess it's my only Christmas photo shoot this year, and I used the Sony A7R4 with an 85mm lens. I love playing with color gels. I'd like to hear your feedback. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the other monitor here, which is a little bit, doesn't got as many reflections on it. But I think overall this is looking good. I mean, the lights seem to be separated nicely. We seem to have they seem to be capturing either side. We seem to have a nice shadow here in the middle. We've got lights on this side and we've got a light on this side. They're not like, she's not looking to the camera where they'd be catching on the nose and that sort of thing. So we're looking off to one side. So we've clearly got blue on this side and the pink on that side. It's looking good. The only kind of issue that I have with this is just how bright it is back here, right? On this background. We are drawn to the brightest part of an image, especially if there's something going on back there. So like a pure white background, you kind of is a default because we don't see that as anything being there, so it kind of doesn't play dominance. When we have something like this going on, like this kind of heavy gradient back here where it's super bright is a little bit distracting. So I would kind of like to see that darken down a little bit, because it looks like you've probably got a spot on the wall back here. So we just need to darken that down like 1 or 2 stops just to really bring out some of that color, and it would help to make her pop forward out of the image. But otherwise, look, I think it's excellent. I think it's really well done. Yeah, really good. Yeah, that is a lot of green. Yeah, that is a lot of green. This is a cool idea though. I really like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. What's strobing? What, I'm strobing, or that spinning LED was strobing? This is a really cool idea, though. I really like this kind of this tunnel we've created with this. I've done this before. What is it? It's like painter's sheet, painter's sheeting. You can get it for like crazy cheap, right? It's really thin, and you know, it obviously lets light through, and you know, you can really sort of like, you can get it billowing and that sort of stuff. You can get masses of it for dirt cheap. I think you're just looking for painter's sheeting, and you can get this stuff. It's a really cool idea, yeah. And then we've got this kind of glow coming from behind, and I like the way that you've kind of used all, like, you got white outfit here, we got this white jacket thing here, so we were able to pick up all that color, which I think is really nice. Yeah, really good, really good. I probably just content aware out that bright spot there, so we're just really being brought in without being distracted by that highlight on that left side. But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Hey, no worries, Edgar, no worries. Let's have a look here. You made it, Kamal, well done. You made it, nice. Yeah. Visqueen sheeting. Visqueen, is that what it's called? Visqueen, well done, Dave. 25-meter rolls with adhesive on one edge, comes in varying thicknesses. There you go, nice. How much is it, Dave? Is it expensive? Another beautiful shot of Jordan here. Well done, Wibbly. Thank you for sharing this one. Is this an older one, Wibbly? I'm sure I've seen this before, but I mean, it's a classic. Beautiful. Love the image. Is this maybe you added this kind of wing thing in post? But I think it works really well. And beautiful lighting on Jordan, as always from me, Wibbly. Yeah, lighting is always spot on when it comes to you know, crafting the skin with highlights and shadows and that sort of thing. Beautifully done. Yeah. £8 a roll, mate. Giving it away. That's nuts. That's crazy cheap. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful shot, Wibbly. Yeah, beautiful shot. Yeah. It's kind of a personal thing, but I'm always never a fan of like when the eyes are just all white, when you're looking so far over to one side and it's just all white. I tend to kind of just have, you want to look, you can have them looking off camera, but you just kind of, so you can kind of see white on both sides. It's just a personal thing, really, just from posing and that sort of thing. But beautiful shot. Yeah. It's good. It's not, sorry. I forget that's you, Wibbly. I do apologise. I forgot you've been here all night. I didn't realise. Beautiful shot, though. Really nice. Yeah, beautiful shape and form on the skin, as always from you. Yeah, you're a master of that. Beautiful stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, love it. Jake, a few years ago, I bought your workshop. I didn't open it yet. I totally forgot about this. Treasure and horrible student. Can't wait to start. I'm really mad about your style. You talk about the gelled lighting workshop from like Pro EDU or something like that, right? Yeah. I mean, you are not alone. I think many people like pick up videos and tutorials and stuff, like maybe if there's a deal going and then you're like, oh yeah, I must get that, and then never kind of get around to it. Yeah. But yeah, enjoy. I mean, you got, if it is the one I'm talking about, you got a bunch to oh nice. Yeah, you got a lot of information there. Yeah, enjoy. Shot from Vlad here. This might get me voted off the island, but I shot this one, my little Sony RX100. Told myself I was just going out, test how well my lights, he comments, looks on camera, and it's powerful enough. It's not, but I ended up with a shot that I quite like. The only thing is that I want to go out and shoot this again on 11mm to make it more similar to the other ones from the spot. Okay, so we got the before and after here. Okay, God, you're really cranking these colours from there, Vlad. Yeah, okay, yeah, nice. Good stuff. That's me, crikey. Oh, okay, this is what you're holding then. Okay, my mount for the Godox cube light to make it look like a tall candle inside the lantern. So you got a little gel over it there. Okay. So you just buy that lantern online or something like that, just put it in there. That makes sense. Okay. Nice. Behind the scenes from the camera's perspective, sadly the Wi-Fi range of the camera is shit. Okay. So is that your camera lagging or am I lagging? Is that what you mean? Like the Wi-Fi? Oh, this is playing. So your camera was just lagging the entire time. What a nightmare, man. A nightmare. Yeah. But you got 125th f2.8. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's what you said a minute ago. F11. This is nuts, man. This is crazy. Yeah. Oh, not F11. Shot at 11mm. Yeah, this is cool, man. What? So that's all the lens. Look at that distortion. That's nuts. That's crazy. How far away is this camera from you, from this tree, Vlad? Like in feet, meters, whatever you want to. Yeah. Oh, you got it as well, did you, Vlad? Nice. I didn't realise that. At least the tree is still there. Yeah. It is a screen record on my phone. That's crazy. Like, gotcha. Well, that tree is only 3 or 4 meters away, and yet it looks like that. That's crazy. 11mm. That's nuts. Yeah, it looks so much further than that. Yeah. I was looking at this going, hang on a minute. That is real close. Yeah, that's got to be real close. I'm glad I asked now. That is way closer than it looks. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, cool. Actually, really cool colors as well. Yeah, good stuff. So yeah, so the final image. So are you happy with the way it turned out here? Because you were testing out obviously the little cube, and you're saying that it's not quite bright enough. I suppose the gel has taken away, probably a stop as well, right? It's ridiculously close for how much you shot at 11. I bet because you can see that branch at the top right. It's so distorted. Looked like it's been liquefied out. It's nuts. Yeah. So yeah, you happy with how it came out, or you're like, do you know what? It's just not usable. But this is enough, right? This is all you need for the shot. I mean, you've obviously pumped it up, which is fine. Yeah. Fun fact, my GoPro and mine is also around the same focal length. Those GoPros are nuts, right? For how wide they are in that small package. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Hey Tiger, how you doing? Yeah, I think the cube is okay, but I want more LED light camera left. What? I did not even see there was a light camera left. What am I looking at? What, over here? There's a LED. A design body. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't even realize there was something there. Okay, fair enough. So it's out of shot. I mean, could you bring it in closer and then delete it afterwards? I suppose you could do that, right? It'd just be easier. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got one from Lars here. Nothing too fancy. Just the latest I shared on Instagram. And yes, looking out of the frame, but I don't find it too annoying. So yeah, this is a cool shot. So what Lars is talking about here is ordinarily you wouldn't have somebody like that close to frame and then looking out, right? You'd have them looking into frame when they're on that side of it. So yeah, you wouldn't do it. Hey Tony, how you doing? Morning. You got your coffee yet? What I do like though, Lars, is as soon as I saw this, I was seeing these. Definitely not that. I was seeing these like these curves, which I thought was kind of cool, right? Because that curve is kind of the same as that there. So we've kind of got this curve up here, and then this curve coming down with the chin, and then the shadow as well. It's kind of nuts. I thought it was like as soon as I saw it, it got this kind of checkerboard approach with the curves, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, nicely done. Yeah, good stuff. And yeah, I mean, if you're you're right to analyze your own images and look at them for sure. But yeah, I would definitely. I think you get away with it, especially because of the shapes that I've just pointed out there. But yeah, I mean, looking into frame can sometimes be easier to work with. Good stuff. Got one from Alan here. Oh, this is cool. And is that outside as well? Maybe it's bright. So we've got like a gobo going on here. So we've got the white light and then the gobo, and really well done. And then with getting like the eye in the pocket of white light there, and we've got this beautiful color in the actual shadow of the gobo here, and then we've got this green light on the hair and stuff. Really nicely done. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, really cool, creative. I'm trying to look through the reflections, but you're down here, like this nice, beautiful kind of jacket with a little bit of blue highlight here and green here as well. Yeah, I probably would have lost the watch here, a little bit distracting in terms of everything else. But yeah, really cool, really good. Yeah, and just watch this kind of exposure up here. I'm not sure what that is. Is that daylight or is it blue on the background? But yeah, really good job, really good job. Like it a lot going on there. Good stuff. Got one here from Martin. I'm more of a follower of portrait photographers. I never really do any myself, but as a favour to a friend, I photographed her son's under-13s rugby team to raise money for the club with a conveyor belt of 30 boys. So you don't normally do portraits, but do you know what? I thought I'll just do 30 back to back, and hope parents will buy images after. Okay, yeah. I set up a backdrop in the club house with 4 strobes, 1 bear pointing towards the backdrop, 2 gridded strip boxes behind on either side, rim light, and 1 in the 27-inch softbox straight on above the camera. Although I had a light meter with me, I was in a rush and I eyeballed each light individual, but really happy with the results. Glad I stepped out of the comfort zone to do it. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Just pushing yourself. And look, yeah, if you're just if you don't normally do this yourself, I think this is excellent. Yeah, excellent work. Really, really good. And like the idea, get your background, a little bit of light back there, so that they're not lost in that background. We've got a nice, softbox up here, nice and soft light on the face, and nice and easy to control. Where they're going to be, and then topping it off with some lights either side. And look, this is excellent. This is really good. And I'm just going to be nitpicking now because you kind of asked for CC, but just watch the height of these edge lights, right? So we've got a lot of light coming up underneath here, underneath the ears and the side of the face and that sort of thing. So we kind of, so I'm getting the vibe that these maybe they're strip boxes. I don't know whether you put the 4 strobes, 1 bear pointing towards the backdrop, 2 gridded strip boxes. Yeah. So this is what can happen with strip soft boxes, right? You can set them up and you can go, okay, cool, yeah, this is above the head, right? I've got my strip boxes here, nice. Got my grids, all good. And what ultimately ends up happening is that this is where the strobe is, right? So you go, okay, yeah, strip boxes are above the head, we're good to go, right? And this is where this is why I'm being polite, to test strip boxes is for this reason, is because the reality is that this is where all that bright light is coming from. It's super bright here, and there's not much coming out here. Most of it's coming out here, which results in this kind of being underlit. So with strip boxes, you've got to be real careful to kind of lift them up, and if you need to, angle them in, right? So you kind of want the strobe to be kind of up here, and then you kind of lift the strip boxes up a little bit if you need to, and angle them in like this on either side, and that should help to try and get a little bit more of an even spread down there like that. But it's just something that you kind of get used to, and especially you probably thought you were doing the right thing, right? Everybody does it. Strip boxes were above the head, but sadly the bright part is not up that high, so just watch for that. But otherwise excellent, and I'm sure you sold some of these. Absolutely, I'm sure you sold some of these, and hopefully you made some money for the club. Yeah. Shot here from Sterling. Go with this one since I just shot it today. Oh, nice, yeah. 2 9 lights in the background. 1 Photo P100 with barn doors to camera right. Oh, no worries, Martin. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, like I said, great job. Yeah, great job. Did anybody buy them for the club? Yeah. Barn doors camera right. 1 P100 warm white with snoot being held by the fabulous stylist, and targeted the light side of the face. Projector creating stripes across the body. Okay, yeah. I see it. Yeah. We got some up there as well. Fog machine kicking it up with the background. Yeah, sometimes I love the fog swirls. They create dynamic feel. I almost want to re-edit this. It was the first edit of the shoot. Need to work getting the face highlight down more prior to Photoshop. Okay, so yeah, I think what you're talking about here is it being a bit overexposed, right? Which is fair. Yeah, I think you're right to critique that, and it's easily done, right? So many people do it. You just got to remember next time you're shooting, it's like, I always overexpose the face. Come on, let's double check that. Yeah, and just rein it in. Yeah, easily done. I've changed up my Lightroom now, so on future work, some of the post to shoot. Hopefully I'll get getting a BTS video for you at the start. Training a photographer in the morning. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. I've got some BTS there. Look at my other monitors. It's got this second sun just firing me in the face here. And oh, I see. Okay, so we got them. Yeah, so we got the strips there. Okay, yeah. Which you can see there. Nice, man. Nice. Fair play for getting that across so quickly, man. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, it's fun using the smoke as well, right? Dave's got a shot here. Oh my goodness, Dave, a lot going on here. Lots of Christmas shoots, but most of them would get the stream banned. Nice, yeah. But here's a fun throwback I did in the rain. Young guy just starting out modelling, reached out through a mutual friend for something a bit different. But short notice, ended up shooting in my back lane with my car. Nice. Our mutual friend gelled 8200s, plumes of smoke, and a touch of Boris FX. Gotcha. So Boris FX, if you don't know, they do like these like video effects. They do tons of video effects. So I'm guessing that this is the Boris FX bit. This is cool, Dave. It's really good. It's really difficult to light multiple people, right? It is difficult to do. There's always a lot to think of. Cross shadows, right? You've got lights coming across other people. You're going to be overexposed, or is this going to cast shadow on somebody else? So multiple people like that is really difficult. And when they're this spread out, yeah, even harder. So it's good stuff there, man. Yeah, good stuff. And I actually like the continuity of just like the red and the black. I think it's because you've got a lot going on here, but when you just have two real clear colors like that, I think it helps to keep it nice and tight. Yeah. I'd probably, I know it's just an old image, but I'd probably just buzz this out entirely. So just make this all black here. Yeah, you don't need. Our eyes are drawn to words and numbers usually because of the high contrast of text. So our eyes are kind of drawn to that. So I'll just fill that in as all black. But yeah, otherwise really good. Two people there. Oh, he's okay. I was going to say, is this like a family thing? So it's just her, and then well done then for doing that separately. So you're just on a tripod. Good stuff, man. Yeah, good stuff. I only sent over to my friend on Sunday, so sounds like they already have it. Nice, Martin. Nice. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Good luck. You never know. You're going to get asked for it again now for sure. Now that you've done it, now you've done a good job. Yeah, if you didn't want to get asked it again, you should have screwed that up. But sadly, you'll have to do that again next year. Yeah. I see it now, Dave. Yeah, that's cool. That's good stuff. Yeah. Hey, James, how you doing? Yeah. Nicely done, though, Dave. It didn't jump out at me as being faked like that at all. So that's good. Good job, man. Good job. One from Chris here. I didn't shoot anything Christmas related this year, but I did have a pretty fun collaboration this month with 3 movie versions of Batman. Used a combination of overhead, small umbrella, a small blue gel from behind. Okay. A large blue umbrella, camera left for fill, and background, and a small grid to try and add just a little bit of separation. Yeah. What do you think, Jacob's trying to find the balance between dark and moody that fits the subject? This is good, man. This is really good. Yeah. And I'm looking on the other monitor there a second, just to show a little bit more depth in it. But you've actually got a bunch of data there, I think, and it is difficult. Like dark images like this are difficult to do, yeah, because it's like we were talking about with pastels earlier on, right? Pastels have this very fine line between being, beautiful and just like washed out, and dark images like this where it's just lots of shadow is very, very difficult to do. It's a skill in its own right, because you're just talking about minor differences in exposure to get something to stand out. The lighting is really good as well. So the only thing that I can really see here, like the lighting looks really strong, and my other monitor here has a lifted black point, so I can see a lot more. My only thing here is I would kind of ask you to maybe look at this image on a bunch of different screens and see whether this is maybe a touch dark. I know you've got data here because I can see it on the other monitor, but I would kind of ask you to maybe look at this on a bunch of different screens. So like your phone, wife's PC, whatever, kid's iPad, whatever it is. Like look at these darker shots on a multitude of different screens, just to check that you're happy with the kind of like black point and exposure of this. Yeah. Wait a second. Are those people in costume, not figurines? Are they people in costume, right? Or are they? They're massive, right? I think they're people. They're huge, aren't they? Yeah. Now that you've said that. Okay, Chris. Yeah, does that kind of make sense though? Because I know that the data is there. I can see it on my other monitor, which is lifted. I would just kind of double check that you're happy with where your monitor is at home, because I think you could get away with this being a touch brighter and it still be okay. That would just be, and like, you know, again, personal preference, but it's worth just double checking. Yeah. He thought they were toys. Yeah. I mean, I get it. But yeah, that's nuts. Yeah. Good stuff there, man. Yeah, really well done. Because I think that is difficult to do. It is difficult to do. Yeah. In fact, on that note, if you know, I know some of us here kind of play around with darker images than others, but it is something that is worth playing with. You know, doing like a location shoot or something like that, and just doing it where everything is in dark tones, and just having little bits of highlight. It's hard to do. Yeah. Tips is a lesson I learned from the new laptop. Yeah, I know. Sent 4 or 5 client packs out and got feedback. Everything was dark. Checked the laptop and found the brightness as well. It's easily done, Dave. Yeah, it's easily done. We've all done it, and that's why I always kind of recommend people to double check, right? Because especially with screens now, they can be like way HDR screens and it's amazing. But like your mum looking at it on her phone, it's just like, I can't see anything. So So Tony's shot here. This is nuts, man. This is double exposure light painting using the multiple exposure with add option. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you photographed her once over here on this side, then shutter or whatever, and then she's moved, and then you open the shutter again, do it on the other side. That's cool, man. Yeah. The pond was dry thanks to maintenance, not the hot weather. Oh yes, so your summertime, yeah. So the reflections using generative fill. Hope I can catch the end of the stream. I saw you in here, Tony. Yeah, so thanks for checking it out. This is good. Yeah, it's really good. I think you could punch up these reds a little bit in post and just whip out this little number plate thing here again. Just looking for labels and numbers and stuff like that. Just whip them out because it's right in the middle of the frame. So just buzz that out. I think you could definitely punch up the reds and oranges in this, and maybe just add a little bit more yellow to the greens there, and you would get that nice. That image would really pop. Yeah. But always love seeing your experiments, Tony. Yes, because that's difficult to do. Yeah. Not only is it difficult to do it once, but you then close the shutter and then reopen the shutter again. So yeah, fair play. All in camera as well. So we got Mark here, Ice Queen from Christmas themed shoot at the weekend in South Wales, where the mostly young models prepare their own costumes. Oh, okay, and just for the fun of it. Sony A7R5 rotor lights and Smoke Ninja. Oh, nice. Yeah, using the Smoke Ninja. That's cool. Yeah. And good stuff, man. Yeah, it's good stuff. I like the fact you've got that contrast between the pink and the white on this side, especially with that white light coming across beautifully, just capturing a little bit of pocket of light on this side. So yeah, you've got that light coming across really nice. I'd be kind of interested to test it out, see what generative fill would do in here with like adding a little bit more smoke, just to kind of balance it out on this side. Might be something to think about. And this is personal preference, but just maybe consider playing with the color grade a little bit to add, maybe like in the curves, you just add like a little bit of blue, just to, because I know this is accurate, but because she's got this kind of Ice Queen vibe going on here with the icicles and that sort of thing, I think you could push that into a little bit colder with the blue, and I think she would really pop, because a little bit of blue would help this as well. So you could really do that. Yeah. Christmas themed things. I promise I haven't been drinking, Steve. Now send everything to my phone and second laptop for today. That's great, Dave. Yeah, you definitely, yeah, you learn the hard way, like myself. Yeah, definitely best just to double check. I mean, even as well, like even just coming back after a cup of tea or even the next day with color grading and that sort of thing is always good, right? Just leaving it a little bit to your eyes to reset. Yeah. See, so I'm printing some business cards and they were way too dark because my display was set to 100%. Yeah, that's it. Easily done. Yeah. Oh, mate, save the best till last, Jamie. Finally able to share one of my non-commercial work as it's been coming out of my ears for the past 2 months. All right, humble brag. Going back to my fantasy work for a client, 3 light setup, 2 soft boxes, 1 octabox, outfit styled by the client, hair and makeup by Zan. And yes, Jake, latex is probably too dark, but I'm okay with this one. This is excellent, Jamie, as always, mate. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, love it. Really good stuff. And we were kind of talking about this earlier on, right? We were talking about dealing with images or types of images that were kind of dark, moody, but dealing with the darker tones. And a lot of Jamie's work is dealing with almost monochrome style images, and usually just tiny little bits of color. And I think it works really well. Again, difficult to do, but I think with the graphical elements of your backgrounds, I think it helps to just knock everything forward, i.e. like the model really stands proud. And look, Jamie, I do grumble about dark images and that sort of thing, but my biggest issue is when we cannot see where the subject ends and the background begins, and you haven't got that issue here. Like she's pretty clear all the way around. So yeah, I think this is excellent, and I love the really strong, heavy highlights here. I think it works really well. I mean, just look at the lighting on the hair there. It's beautiful. Yeah, really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Yeah. I never edit the same day I shoot. Always wait till the buzz of the shoot, settle back down the shoot. Yeah, exactly. That's actually something we could talk about in a future setup, future stream, Dave, because I think it is an important topic. Because I'm the same. Yeah, that buzz, and that's the thing that people talk about. This roller coaster ride that creatives go through, especially photographers. Yeah, take the image. Oh my god, I love it. End of the day, look at them. Oh my god, I hate it. Open it up in Lightroom. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Retouching it. Oh, I don't love it. Client posts it. Oh, I love it. Right? That's that's something that we all go through. Right? It's not just you. We go through this kind of this process. So yeah, but this is great stuff, Jamie. Really good stuff. Yeah. Is that an AI background? I don't know whether Jamie does. I can't remember. I could have sworn. I know Jamie's used vinyl backdrops in the past, I think, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong, Jamie. Yeah. Same as leaving edits 24 hours before posting. Yeah. I mean, color grading is a big one. Yeah, color grading is a big one. Yeah, it's huge. I mean, like those images I just showed you with the bulbs a second ago. I was just working on a couple of them, and the color grade. I thought, oh yeah, it's really nice. Oh, stock image, Jamie. Okay, cool. Do you buy them, Jamie? Or are they kind of stock, as in free share stock kind of stuff? But perfect, yeah, works really well. And you always integrate them, pretty flawlessly. I mean, you never know. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Right. Well, guys, I know we tore through that today, so I apologize if I rushed through anybody's work there, but I know again everybody was given amazing stuff, such a great selection of images as well. A lot of color. I love seeing a lot of color, a lot of creative work here from Tony and stuff as well. In fact, a bunch of you are doing a bunch of really creative stuff, so it's always great to see that. So yeah, thank you for everybody who shared an image. Been an absolute pleasure going through those. We're going to kind of wrap this up now. So if anybody's got any last minute questions or queries on anything, then by all means, let me know now. I'm just going to shamelessly plug my online workshops and that sort of thing. And we can just go and post that, have a look. I'm still doing a bunch of them with you guys. I think I got one more before Christmas now, which has been good. So, Emma's popped an image in. Let's have a look at Emma before we wrap this up. Yeah, so so just on this, yeah, by all means check it out. I've just updated this with a bunch of new images and content, so check that out. Let's have a look, see what Emma's popped in here. Quickly go through these, have a look. So we've seen this one. Oh, here we go. It's looking good. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm glad we waited for this one. Throw my hat in the ring. Still very new to light painting, long exposure stuff. You certainly don't look like you're new to it, Emma. Yeah, this is excellent. Really good. Really good. Yeah, love this. Love it. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. So for this one, I think, yeah, I mean, like you can see here, new to it, and these are just kind of a little bit overexposed. But other than that, you definitely got the, you know, got the vibe going with the effect. Yeah, really good. Yeah, just maybe just tone down the exposure a little bit on those, just so that color comes out. But otherwise, yeah, nailing it. Gorgeous. Yeah, good stuff, Emma. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I don't think there's any more, but I will just quickly just scoot down here just in case. Yeah, all good. Brilliant. All right. Old Jamie said Adobe stock. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Free stock. Nice. Yeah. Let's check here. Oh, and I've got shoots where everything seems perfect. Open the images, and the wife had to stop me spinning the camera. yeah. Popped an image in the comment. Yeah, nice. Hey, Wibbly, yeah, no worries. Yeah, well, look, Merry Christmas, guys. You know, thanks for tuning in tonight. I think we had a little bit of fun. You know, not quite so serious this time around. A little bit of fun with the Would You Rather. I'm running out of ideas, so I might have to put a poll out next year. See if we can come up with some fresh ones. But yeah, will you have an in-person workshop? Yes, Steve. Yeah, we'll do. I do. Yeah, it's entirely my fault. I need to sort it out. Definitely need to get it organised. I got the studio all set, ready to go. I just need to pull my finger out and find time to get it done. So yeah, I definitely will do. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a fantastic time. We will probably be doing these live streams again in the new year. So I don't know when that'll be, but yeah, probably the first week or so afterwards, maybe a couple of weeks, something like that. But yeah. All right, guys, take care. Merry Christmas. Stay safe, and I shall catch you in 2024. Bye.